Alright, we're waiting for it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the iRacing AI series that I haven't done in a while. It's been actually since November, so it's been a couple months. Um, we're gonna try and get back into it here. We're gonna do 3 races tonight, but it's gonna be 3 different streams. We're going into race 11, so we're at the halfway point. Um, Anybody that signed up, we have switched things a little bit, so all the just normal like AI driver names that are not people that are not signed up are down 1 skill level, so it'll just be the people that signed up battling for the rest of the season. Um, Other than that, here's your point standings going into race 11. You got 10 races to catch up. Devin Zimmerman is 15-point lead over Dan Park. 27 over Devin Smith, Angel Gutierrez, and Lingerfelt are your top 5. And then here's the rest of the points going into Charlotte here tonight. And I forgot to check and see the. Where's the cars? My car. AI. Wanted to make sure. So yeah, they're all on 70% fuel, so everybody knows, and no minimum tires. So, and we're just not gonna save because I don't need to now. And let's get on into the race, or the first race of the night. God damn it. We'll reopen that in a second. Let's get into Charlotte here. I think we're gonna do 3 races. I haven't decided yet. I might want to play some of the games later before I go to bed. Then we'll reopen this. I'll turn off relative, unlock, and minimize. So the standings and everything will look a little different. I've changed some things after I upgraded my computer about a couple weeks ago too, um, to add more space to it. So hopefully I'll be streaming even more now. But we'll see, and we'll go from there. I hope it sounds good. I'm not sure how loud my voice is going to be compared to the engine sound, so if anybody wants to let me know, if you're in the chat, please do. I just need to know how loud it is compared to the game sound, and go from there. Because iRacing does tend to be loud. But we will see, and let's get on into it. It's going to be 150 laps here at Charlotte. As long as I put it in right. And we will get to quali here. I think it was Dan was the points leader, so we'll go find him. He was one of the top 5, I know that. So we'll sit with the 9 here in quali laps. And it will be a night race here at Charlotte. Let's see where Dan qualifies. We'll just move that a little bit. Your standings will be on the right now for the top 10 in the race. Let me know if you want the overhead standing for everybody. For right now, I'm just going to keep it as the top 10. Actually, after Dan's quali lap, I'm going to put the overhead back on. Because I do think that's better than overlay. sorry about that. Let's get back to this, and we'll put the track map just under it. I will have to move this every time, that's why it's unlocked. Let's go through the results of quali real quick. Alright, so it is Voiles, Gavin Wintermute, Devin Zimmerman, Ty Markle, Christian Bracken, Mitchell Hodak, Dan Park, Jesse Adams, Matthew Hubert, and Ben Park, your top 10. And the field's decently spread out. So let's get on into it. Put this back over there, drop this a little bit, and we will skip over. Put it to live. You have 150 laps. Let's put it to your pole sitter, which is Daniel Voiles. Camera 2, probably. I will grid and ungrid. Kaboom. Close that. I'll put that up for now. Get the results off. Boom. Track map there. Your top 10 will always be on the bottom right. Move that down just a little bit. As we get ready for some 150 laps here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway under the lights. Could be interesting. You got the M&M's and Reese's. You got the candy cars up front. Pavaline is a Skull in the second row. Kellogg's and Sicko for gas in row 6. Row 3, back to 6. Then you got the Mountain Dew car and the Bass Pro Shops in the 11 and 18. To round out your top 10 of Matthew Hubert Ben Park. Let's go back up to Voiles here in the 38. Let's get ready to go green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Alright.
Green, green, green.
We are green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Voiles gets off to a decent start. But Gavin Winterme on the outside. So we're going to keep it on TBT. I think it's better. Unless Charlotte has different angles here. But for now, Voiles to the inside. Gavin Winterme off the high line. Still up ahead of these guys. It looks like Gavin will get to the race lead for now. And man, the 38 way high there. Markle up to third, passing the 99 of Mitchell Hodak. You got a battle back here with Devin Zimmerman in the 33, trying to get around the 5 of Christian Bracken. This is TV3. You go to TV1. I think TV1's better here. Gavin Wintermere has a challenge from Voiles again for the lead, and he can't get there. This is going to allow the 42 of Markle to get up there now. Gavin pulls away at the 38 of Voiles. Almost got into somebody there, and they're racing really hard up here towards the front. As Gavin pulls away, and we're going to watch Voiles try to hold on to second. 4 right now over the 99 of Mitchell Hodak. Christian Bracken also right there in the 5. Hodak around the outside of the 38, and he's going to clear. Comes the 42 of Markle back. Voiles still trying to keep up with him. Back to TV2 here. Go back a little bit. The 33, Devin Zimmerman now battling the 26 of Maisie Crichton. Crichton now to the inside. A little squirrely there. Didn't realize how much one skill difference is a difference here in terms of pace. As you can tell, the normal drivers are way off. The Voiles, Markle, they've all caught up to Hodak up here. Dan Park also there, and they're going to go 3 wide here off of turn 4. Are they going to be able to keep it there? They will. Dan Park still there. Hodak clears for second. See Dan Park now side by side with Markle here. This is for the 4th position. They get really close to the wall there.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Oh,
Caution
yellow
is
is
out.
out. And it looks like the normal AI's had a problem. We'll see, it looks like maybe the 2, Rusty Wallace, had a problem. Let's take a look here. Oh, nope. Looks like it was the 43 of Jeff Green had a problem. Oh, him and Kenny Wallace got into it. Kenny Wallace goes up on his side and up and over. Barrel rolling down turns 1 and 2. And Kenny Wallace is gonna have to take that car to the garage. Does have one faster, or actually no, I'm pretty sure they don't. So we'll go back to live. See if there's any, oh, what is going on here? There we go. Let's see if anybody pits here. On lap 6 of 150. Now we gotta wait through the yellow. And it looks like nobody up front is pitting. Probably the guys that got damage will. Cropley back in 18th, and then it's the AI cars back from there. Here comes some of the other guys coming in at the end of the field. We'll see on the top of the leaderboard who is out of this race. And there is supposed to be the All-Star race, but we're going to do that at the end of the year now. That'll round out the season and have fun with it. And then when the actual NASCAR season here starts, we'll do a sim series for the main series. And just have fun with it. So we saw Harvick, Tony, and Matt Kenseth pit there, so that means whoever's behind him, obviously me, who's not in it. Devin Zimmerman had a problem, Kenny Wallace, and Jeff Green, obviously. We're gonna go see what happened to Devin Zimmerman. I didn't think he had any problems. So we're gonna go see if we can find out what happened to the 33. Sorry, Devin, I did not see this. Oh, I guess slowing up for the wreck or something. He was racing Emerson. Looks like he just turns down to Emerson and that kills Devin's car, it looks like. So we had a couple of retirements here. I did not see that one. Maybe that's the reason the yellow came out, but you also had the separate wreck. So that is unfortunate. Now we're back to the front with Gavin Wintermute, Mitchell Huddock, Daniel Voiles, Markle, and Dan Parker top 10 or top 5. And then you got Jesse Adams, Christian Beck, and Emerson Arden, Maisie Crichton, and Ben Park. Rounds out your top 10. I honestly think TB3 is better. I don't know why. As we get ready to go back green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, coming to lap number 9. Long race to go. Long way to go. Kenny Wallace still on pit road. Pace car is off.
Green, green, green.
We have back green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Gavin Wintermute gets off to a decent start over 99 of Mitchell Hodak. Can Hodak get the high line rolling though? That will be the question here through turns 1 and 2. Gavin's still there. He's going to clear the 99 for right now. Now you got Boyles, your pole sitter, trying to battle the 42 of Markle on the outside. Gavin Wintermere got really loose there. Don't know what happened. And here comes the rest of the field right behind him. Here comes the 38 of Boyles to the inside of the 21 now. No, he can't. Oh, one too many. Hodak now looking to the inside. Boyles and the 38 just hanging back there. And the 21's in the wall, and he's majorly in the wall there.
All right, man.
And that's going
Caution
to be
is
a
out.
yellow.
Caution is out.
Gavin just went too high. We're going to go back now. We'll find the 21, who I think is stuck in the wall. We'll go see if he was the only one involved. He hit the wall himself here first, and then 99 just kept coming up, and that put him into the wall majorly. And it looks like everybody else got through it, but there's another car out of this race, unfortunately. And we are under yellow once again here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Now we gotta wait for another caution period. Hopefully we get some green flag running in here at some point. Somehow the 42 got up in the second. Boyles, Emerson, Jesse Adams top 5, Dan Park, Ben Park, Christian Bracken, Jay Provost, and Maisie Crichton, your top 10 at the moment. There's 3 cars on pit road. Say 34th, 35th, and 36th. We had 39 start. 3 are out of this race. It looks like. Maybe the 21 can just tow to pit road and fix it, but we will have to wait and see. Oh, we do have TV mixed here. Nice. Looks like Kenny Wallace got back out. Or he's still on pit road. And Zimmerman's out. Gavin's out for the moment. And Jeff Green's out unless they can fix their cars and get back out on the track. Hopefully, they will be double filing here. And yes, they will be. We'll be going green this time by. Long race to go. Only a couple people at the back have been pitting. Looks like Malico's the end of the normal drivers back in 17th. And real life drivers are 18th on back. As we get ready to go back green here. Ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da, 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 ba-ba-ba-ba-da. I was hoping we'd be done around 12:30. I don't know if this one's gonna finish, so we might just do one race a night now. There's a lot of yellows happening in this one. And pace car is off. Can Mitchell Hoda get a decent start in the 42 of Merkel?
Green flag, green flag.
We're back green here. And make sure we're live. Yes, we are. And Merkel gets a great start. I don't know what happened. Maybe the 99 has some damage from when him and the 21 got into it. And Merkel out to the lead. Now we watch Hodak as Emerson Arden in the 48 is going to go around the outside of the 99. Here comes Dan Park in the 9 now. Can he do anything on the outside? Just don't get in the wall. And it looks like Dan tapped the wall a little bit there. They are all over the place back here. Hodak still holding up this group. Ooh, the 5 almost clipped the wall there back there. Mitchell Hodak. Markle pulls away over Emerson Arden there. He's about 2 tenths faster somehow. As they're all jumbled up back here. Dan Park finally gets around the 99. It looks like Ben Park might hit the fastest lap there is. I don't know why it's green. I don't get that. So maybe I accidentally hit something. Nope. Maybe that's just their fastest lap that they've set so far. Maybe that's why it's green. It looks like we might actually get a decent run here. Dan Park looks like he's catching up to the 48 of Emerson. He's going around the outside here. Emerson can't hold on to it, but Dan Park up into second. He wants to chase down the 42 Merkel now. The 18 side by side now with the 40 and the 11's in the wall, so we might have another yellow. Unless he can get off of it. We're going to go back here. Oh, I don't see the 11. Oh, there he is. Looks like he might be able to limp that car back to pit lane. Hopefully. Unfortunate news for Matthew Huber here. I don't know why these guys are so slow, being only one skill down. I mean, they're all racing each other, but it doesn't make sense. It's one skill level difference. It should only be a couple tenths, not as much as it is of a spread. It looks like they got back to pit lane. Here comes Dan Park, who got the lead. So that was my bad. Ben Park trying to follow him through, the two brothers. Ben Park trying to get to Merkel here, as they're going to get up to the lap traffic here of the back of the field. If anybody sees the actual video on YouTube, let me know if you want me to keep it like this or not. With the AIs for right now, I am going to. So anybody that signed up, Merkel into the wall. So anybody that signed up has to be one skill level ahead, or one skill point ahead of the real life drivers. Because anyone that signed up deserves to have a fast car. I didn't think the other AIs would be that slow, but they are. This Dan Park is lapping them now. We'll see. I might try something after. And they're going like 3 wide back here with Emerson. As Emerson lost time, and it looks like Ben Park is up to Dan as they're in the middle of traffic, and Ben Park takes the race lead. He gets through as they're going through the lap traffic. Ben using that high line, trying to get around them. It is dangerous trying to get around these slower cars. It looks like Ben will clear for now. Markle's on pit road with damage, along with some others. Staying, trying to get through the traffic as his
Alright, man,
brothers.
caution is
Oh,
out.
we got a
Caution is out.
yellow. Looks like he's towards the back of the field, around 30th place. Oh, it might have happened with Bone Adams, unfortunately. We'll see what happened. It looks like he hit someone. Or something up here already happened. It looks like Dale Jarrett's in the wall. If Dale Jarrett was in the wall, him and Jesse Adams got into it while they're trying to get through the traffic. So Jesse Adams got some damage. Bone Adams hits the 88 also, so both Adams there got in trouble. Looks like the 40 of Jacob might have gotten some damage. Yep, he got into it. He hit Dale Jarrett also. There's a couple different cars there that are going to have some major damage now. Does anybody up here pit? And as for Ben Park, he is your race leader. As we are coming to lap 25 here. Kenny Wallace might be able to get back out in this race. With how this is going so far. Let's say I wanted to make sure the stream is good. Yep, we are running at 1080p like I wanted to. And everybody is coming down pit road. In the front of the field, I should say. Let's see, does Ben Park come off of pit road first? Who has to fix damage? This could shake up the field here. Here comes Ben. Ben is still the leader. I think the 2 is a lap down. But he might have just gotten a lap back from doing that. Or it looks like Voyle stayed out. All by himself. That's interesting. So everybody else will have fresher tires than the 38. We got quite a few people out of the race now. Jacob is done. You can see on pit road. A lot of cars on pit road right now. As we get ready to go back to green here soon. Hopefully we'll get an actual green flag pit stop. But I have no clue with the way these guys are going. We got 125 laps left still. This is the most wrecks I've seen in a AI race so far. And they should be double filing here. And the 2 should get his lap back, I think, is what's happening. Oh, maybe not. I think 20th. Whoever's 20th got their lap back. Alright. Let's go through the top 10. It is Daniel Voiles, Ben Park, the 25 Angel Gutierrez. Looks like... Oh, they're passing it. Hold on. And then Dan Park, Emerson Arden, uh, Kurt Busch in 6th. Michael Waltrip 7th. 8th is Maisie Crichton. 9th is Ricky Red. And 10th is Greg Biffle. So, even with having slower vehicles than some of these guys, they are up in the top 10. So a lot of people having problems, damage, and whatnot. Let's see what happens here. Malenko is 11th. Mitchell Hodak is 15th. Devin Smith 16th. Colin Cropley 17th. Lingerfeld is 19th. That is all the actual drivers that signed up that are on lead lap. Everybody else is lapped down or out of the race. You got some real drivers still on lead lap, as we were trying to lap them last time. Pace car is off.
Green, green, green.
We are back green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, coming to lap 27. And Voiles, I don't know what they're doing through the trial over there, but Voiles gets a decent start. Remember, he has older tires, so Ben and Dan Park should be able to get around him pretty easily. But we'll have to wait and see. But Voiles gets out to a decent lead. He doesn't want to be anywhere near the big pack back there. Voiles clears. Now you got the Park brothers battling for second place. They're going to go 3 wide infield. Sierra's poking the nose in there. It looks like Ben Park will come out in front of this group right now. It looks like the 18 will clear. Dan now battling Angel and Emerson for the third spot as they try to catch back up to Voiles. And Dan goes for second on his brother all of a sudden. Ben falls back, and here comes Emerson now to the inside. It's gotten very spread out all of a sudden. We got one ahead of these guys. Oh, Kenny Wallace is coming back on the track. Emerson looks for the race lead in the 48 with those fresher tires, and Merkel coming off of pit road there. And you got the 5, Christian Bracken, who is 5 laps down, had a repair damage, it looked like. Emerson now to the race lead. And the Park brothers fall to 4th and 5th after leading for a while here tonight. The 38, who has older tires, looks like it is not going well for him now. As they start to spread out a lot up here up front. As the rest are stuck back in the field back there. Angel Gutierrez is up in the second, gets around the 38. Can they pull away? Can he go chase down? Or can she go chase down Emerson Arden? Sorry about the cough. As we continue to watch the battle back here for a second, and Ben Park is coming right back at the 25. Says he has a really good car and wants to get back up here. Malenko, Lingerfeld, Mitchellhead, and Cropley have entered the top 10, but they are 4, 6.3, 6.5, and 10.5 back. They have to catch up if they can. We'll go back here. Voiles on the older tires is falling back now, and the 25 got loose up top. Dan to the inside. That's going to be for third place. The 25 hanging on for right now, because they're going to get up into lap traffic here soon. Oh, Voiles into the wall up top. Emerson continues to pull away about a second ahead of Ben Park for the moment. A lot of these guys, like they go very high. A little close. The 25 gets to the rear of the 18. Angel Gutierrez back to second place. Gutierrez clears the 18 to Ben Park for right now. They did catch the 48 a little bit, as they're going to come through the lap traffic here soon. Hopefully they're smart about it. It looks like somebody might have damage up here. It looks like Ryan Newman not having a good day. Or is that Lingerfeld? Sorry. I think that is Kyle Lingerfeld in the 12. He had a problem or something. We're going to go see what happened while they continue to race. Looks like he might have hit the wall battling the 99. Oh, he got loose and went into the 99 and then into the wall. So yes, he has damage that he is repairing. That is unfortunate. Ooh. Let's go find the leaders, which I think are in lap traffic right now. And they are in heavy traffic. Emerson is just blazing by them for the moment. This is actually a little bit more entertaining, having them one skill level difference, which I don't know why it's such a big difference. It should only be a couple tenths, but it's not. It's like a lot. They're like hella slow in the straight. I don't understand. And Emerson just slicing and dicing through the field here. Now he's stuck in a group of cars. Can he get through without having a major problem? The 5 clears. And Emerson clears now. Back to second place. I think it's Maisie Crichton in the 26. They're behind a lot of lappers still, as they're trying to figure out how to get through them. Going around the outside now. Maisie almost in the wall. They're going 3 wide around 28 and 97. And Kurt Busch and Ricky Rudd. And they're battling for the last 2 on the lead lap right now. Michael Waltrip about to go lap down. He's the last, I think, of the real drivers. So everybody else has had major problems or damage for the guys that have signed up for the series. Emerson pulls away and clears. We'll go back to Maisie. Maisie about 2.5 back. You got Dan Park. Voiles hanging on to 4th for right now. Oh, no, he doesn't. There goes Angel Gutierrez right back around. Voiles, though, hanging on to 5th after not pitting in that last yellow. So this will be the probably the start of the pit stop whenever that happens. And Voiles hits the wall there. He might have to repair some damage now. Trying to be a little too antsy with his older tires. And Malenko now up into this battle for the 4th position. Mal clears both of them. Voiles still stuck back here behind the 28. Really slow off the corner there. They're going 155 for some reason. Lingerfeld still on pit road fixing damage. Mal now just trying to follow the 25 through. We'll go up to the 26. Amazing Crichton here. It's a long race. Long race. Will Emerson be able to keep it clean, going through traffic and everything? We will see. Maisie was definitely faster last lap, 2 seconds back from Emerson. Emerson hits the wall in 3 and 4, so I don't know what the 48's doing. Maisie 1.6, they're definitely catching up. We're gonna sit on Maisie Crichton here. We'll see what happens if they can get up to the 48 of Emerson. Emerson, like I said, hit the wall like a lap ago. And they were about 5 tenths faster than the 48. Markle trying to get a lap back in the 42 there. Voiles has fallen to 8th. I think those older tires are starting to show.
Alright, man. Caution is out.
And
Caution
we're under
is out.
There's around the 10th place car. Who is 10th? Oh, we'll just have to find it. So Voiles, the 38. That was around him, I think. Oh, I think I found it. Nope. The 24 just got in the wall there. We're still green here. Are we still green here? Still green there. Still green there. Still green, still green. again. Looks like Matthew Hubert had another major hit. Ben Park was passing. And 11 just hit the wall, bounced off into him, and that was it for the 11 today again. They're all coming down pit lane here. Perfect timing. 10 drivers on the lead lap. Lingerfeld still fixing his car. Oh, I meant to be on Emerson. We'll see if he comes out as the leader. It looks like Voiles ended up doing something. Let's go look at the 38. And Voiles was 13th lap down. So, he definitely, I think he pit when that was coming to happen. Emerson is off of pit lane first over Ben Park, Maisie Crichton, Mitchell Huddick, Angel Gutierrez, Dan Park, Cropley, Devin Smith, Malico, Michael Waltrip, the only real driver, still to be on lead lap. He might have just gotten the lap back too, I don't know. Or that's what the 28th did. At 28, Ricky Red's either gonna pit or he's gonna get his lap back and then pit. Long race to go still. They were about to get to pit stops, I think. And we're coming to 105, this time 104 to go. And we're 42 minutes in. It's gonna be a long one here tonight. 28 gets his lap back. As we get ready to go green here. Alright. Coming off of turn 4 this time, they will be going green once again. Coming to lap 47 this time by. We just had our longest green flag run. We'll see if we can get another decent run in here. Emerson leading over at Ben Park, Maisie Crichton, Mitchell Huddock, Angel Gutierrez, Dan Park, Cropley, Devin Smith, Malenko, and Michael Waltrip are your top 10. Pace car is off.
Green
And we
flag,
are
green
back
flag.
green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Emerson gets off to a decent start over Ben Park there. Maisie Crichton, Mitchell Huddock now battling for third and fourth. And Ben gets a great run off of turn 2, looking to the inside of the 48 for the lead here in the 3 and 4. Ben gets really close to the rear end. And it looks like Dan Park's in the wall back there in the 9. Looks like he might have to pit for damage, but he's still going at the moment. Amazing Crichton gets into second. Maybe Dan, I don't think Dan had too much damage. He's still rolling. Devin Smith into the wall in the 94 back there. These guys are pushing their cars a lot. Emerson pulling away. Here comes Hodak once again in the 99. Amazing Crichton back up into second. Here comes Ben Park on the outside here. Emerson pulls away once again. As they're side by side for third place. It looks like Ben Park is pitting. Or Dan Park, sorry. With that damage he ended up getting. As they continue to battle for the second position as Emerson pulls. And it looks like Dan might have an extensive pit stop. Oh, Maisie Crichton into the wall. That is not good. That's some major damage on the 26. Oh, the 24 Cropley gets into her. Mel
Alright,
does
man.
get a
Caution
piece.
is out.
Angel
Caution is
Gutierrez
out.
also involved. Major damage on those three. And man, these drivers cannot stop getting into each other if they keep this up. We'll have to go back and see what happened there. Started with the 26. And Ben Park. Looks like Maisie tried to keep it out the wall, but Ben came up and hit the 26, unfortunately. And that just slowed up in the middle of the track, and they tried to go around. The 24 just runs right into the 26. Mal clips a little bit. He might have some damage to fix, but he might be able to keep going. We will see. That's another yellow here tonight. Dan Park is on pit road fixing damage, so he's not having a good time. Oh, they all know wait behind. We'll go back to Emerson. We'll see if anybody has to pit. I don't know how many laps of gas they have, because they can go. But we'll have to keep waiting and seeing. Keep waiting to see, I should say. That's what I meant. Jeff Green, Dale Jarrett are dead last, unfortunately. Now we're under yellow again here. Some big implications. Ricky Rudd, Michael Waltrip, 7th and 8th now with getting laps back. And some of these guys, I think they all had damage to fix. I don't know who the first one is a lap down, but they'll get their lap back. 26, 25 are now going to be off the lead lap. Looks like it might be Kurt Busch getting his lap back. Looks like Mel, Hodak, and Devin Smith didn't all have too much damage. Here comes the rest of the field off of pit road. It looks like Voiles got his lap back, sorry. He's back in the 9th. I think he did go a lap down. It looks like we'll be coming, once we hit the line, we'll be coming back to green on lap 55, so there'll be 95 to go. Emerson trying to get, I think, another win this year. Not 100% on that. I should have looked at that. Had stuff written down to talk about. That's all on me. That's my bad. Michael Waltrip up in the 3rd. Devin Smith, Malenko, Mitchell Hoda, Cropley, Ricky Rudd, Voiles, your top 9 on the lead lap. Kurt Busch is 10th, 1 lap down. 18th on, and from 10th to 18th are a lap down. 19th to 25th are 2 laps down. Dan Park 3, back in 26th. Christian back in 5. Tyre Markle in 7 down in 28th. Bone Adams 11. Kyle Lingerfeld 12. Kenny Wallace 24 laps down, 31st. And everybody else is out of the race. Devin Zimmerman, Matthew Hubert, Jesse Adams, Gavin Wintermew, Jacob Provost, Tony Stewart, and Dale Jarrett and Jeff Green round out your field. As we get ready to go back to green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. be going back green on lap 55 here. It's going to be a long one. We're 50 minutes in already. About 135 a lap under yellow. If we could just get some laps going, it'd be great. At this point, we're not going to finish till 1. Which, at this point, I think that's going to happen. Pace car is off.
Green flag,
Way
green
back
flag.
green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Emerson gets off to a decent start, but Ben Park right there side by side with him for the race lead. Ben Park holding it around. These two did not pit, by the way. Everybody else did. So Devin Smith, Mitchell Huddick behind trying to chase these two down. 48, a little loose on the bottom there with Emerson. Ben Park almost hits the wall there. Devin Smith trying to hang on over Mitchell Huddick for the third spot. As Emerson starts to pull away once again. Ben Park might be a little tight with his old tires. Here comes Devin Smith on the 99 Mitchell Huddick. Side by side here in the 3 and 4. The 99 a little close to that wall. Was super close to it. They're all getting loose back here. As Emerson continues to pull away once again. Now we got a 3-car battle for second. Ben Park a little high. Here's through 3 and 4. Or sorry, 1 and 2. Allowed Devin Smith to the inside. Hodak is also there. They're going to go 3 wide here. They do not. The 1899 get a little close to the wall. I don't know what that stutter was, but that was close. Sorry, I'm just checking something. We good. Devin Smith though up in the second with that, and here comes Ben Park right back at Mitchell Hodak for the third spot. Oh, he hits Hodak. Hodak keeps it out of the wall. That was close. Back there in fifth, Malenko is trying to keep pace. He's gotten some damage today that could be affecting that car. He's had to repair it a lot. It looks like Devin Smith is going to try and challenge Emerson here, because he's closing in. In the 45, Kyle Petty had major front end damage right there. He's going to fall from 16th back. Devin Smith is catching 2/10 back from Emerson. Hodak also catching him. These two have fresher tires than the 48 by almost 7, 8 laps. Here comes Devin Smith to the inside of the 48 of Emerson. Down the front straightaway, it looks like he's got a nose ahead. Almost a full car length here in the 1 and 2. And he does clear Emerson. On the high line now has to defend from the 99 of Mitchell Hodak. Ben Park is falling back, same with Malenko. Cropley in 6th. Voyle is trying to get through the field. And to the inside Emerson goes. Devin Smith clips the wall just a bit there. Oh, so close. Smith keeps his foot in it, and he's back to the race lead there. And Emerson falls back a little bit. God damn the people on pit road when I'm trying to watch this. Mitchell Hodak is still there. Emerson fighting the 99 very hard right now. Oh, a little close. Keeps it out of the wall still. And we got some lap traffic of Bill Elliott up here in the 19. Or is that Casey King? It's Casey King, my bad. Hodak now trying to chase down Devin Smith. Emerson, like I said, older tires. Trying to keep pace. Ben Park also older tires. Did not see that. Malenko has fresher tires than the 18, so we'll have to keep an eye on that battle here. Because the field has spread out quite a bit. Todd Badian has entered the top 10. He's the lucky dog right now. And they have caught the lap traffic. Mitchell Hedda goes around the outside, and he's going to take the race lead. Devin Smith stuck behind Bill Elliott there in the 91. Yes, that's Bill Elliott, so that's my bad. Kodak trying to get through the lap traffic now, though. We'll continue to stay with the leader here. There's a 3 wide ahead of him. We'll go back for a second over here. Malenko is caught up to Ben Park in the 7. Because they're all trying to get through the lap traffic. Where's Mal going to go? He's going to get stuck behind the 31. Devin Smith, they've caught up to him also. Emerson is back up in the 2nd. There's a lot of lap traffic right here. Can they get through it? All 3 on the high line right here. That shuffles out Devin Smith at the moment as Mitchell Hudek is about 3 seconds ahead now because of this. Someone's slow up here in the front straight. Oh, no, I think it's just Mark Martin coming off the pit road. That's my bad. There's Mal up in the 2nd. He's about 3 seconds back. Hodak has gotten through the traffic pretty nicely so far. Has put Ricky Rudd and Todd Bodine a lap down. Now Michael Waltrip is the last one on the lead lap. Todd Bodine goes 2 laps down there. You know, for the guys that have gotten damage and need to pass some of these slower guys, they need it to stay green. There's a slower lap for the 99 there. Mal still trying to get through traffic with Emerson right behind him. We'll stay on with the 7 here for now. Devin Smith, Ben Park, they're all back here still, trying to get through this lap traffic. A 3 wide right here. It's a little dangerous. Hey, I'm sorry. I've had this stupid cough since I got sick in December. It's been unwanted. Emerson back up in a 2nd. We'll stay with him as we see if they can try and close that gap to the 99. Boyle, 7th place. He's in some traffic right now. He's trying to get through all of it. He did get the lap back last yellow. Emerson. Mike Waltrip has gone a lap down, so only 7 on the lead lap now. As we stick with Emerson. Emerson will be the first one to have to pit out of these guys, along with Ben Park and Voiles on lap 44. These 3 are still battling with a lot of lap traffic here. As we watch Devin Smith get around Rusty Wallace, same with Ben Park and Malenko. And someone who fixed their car, Maisie Crichton, is back on the track. Just in 28th. They got a lot of work to do to get past some people. Bowen Adams now coming back on the track in 30th. Oh, Ben Park into the wall. I don't know how much damage he has, but he definitely hit the wall there. good for the 18. Dan Park himself in the 9 car is trying to get back through. Only 3 laps down after his damage early on. He's trying to get past some of the slower guys. It's Hodak right now trying to put 14th, another lap down. And it looks like 33rd on back is out of the race. 31st up is still in the race. Emerson trying to catch back up. As these two continue to battle, Mel and Ben Park here for the 3rd spot. Mel does have the fresher tires. And it has finally gotten spread out here for Charlotte. God damn. At least I'm happy we're clicking laps off now. We'll sit with Hodak as he has caught up to the lap traffic once again. I will be back. I'm going to grab a drink. And back, Kodak being slowed up a lot right now. The 91 of Bill Elliott. Emerson about 2.5 back. Looks like some have started to pit, unless that was just damaged people coming off pit road. Greg Biffle is now 10th. Like I said, Hodak is in the mix of a lot of drivers at the moment. Kenny Wallace back on track in the 00. Hodak might be put 3 wide here. Kenny Wallace down the pit lane. And Hodak finally clears the heavy traffic. We'll go find Emerson now as he's in the heavy traffic in the 48. Mark Martin. Emerson got through it. And how about Ben Park and them back here? Devin Smith, they're all right next to each other, stuck behind lap traffic cars. These two go to the high side to try and go around. Mark Martin's on the pit road there. A lot of people coming off the pit road. Probably coming off the pit road, it looks like. Or he had something happen. We're going to go see. Cropley has some major damage. Ooh. We'll see what happened to the 24. Did he do it himself? Oh, he had damage right here. Looks like he's had damage. And then he finally hit the wall again. What, here? I think. Yeah, he collaborated again right here. By himself. And I think that finally did it to the car. Yep, and then he got slow. So now he's on pit road fixing it. Emerson's about 2.2 back. Ben Park Mal super close right there. Still a good 2.5-second lead. Greg Biffle is now 3 laps down. Dan Park might get back into the top 10. He's 3 laps down. He has to catch Burton. He's going to get around Cropley. So we'll keep an eye on that. Yum, yum. Canadian Dry. Emerson and Voiles on the pit lane. Looks like this is the first pit stop. Unless they have damage that I didn't see. No, it looks like Emerson does not have damage. We'll just keep an eye on Hodak now. As, yes, he could go farther. Where's the leader? God damn it. And that means Mal will probably... Ben Park is on pit road. Now it's just the top 3. We'll have to see when these 3 pit. The guys on pit road right now absolutely do not want to see yellow. This would not be good for them. Dan Park is into the top 10. It looks like Mitchell Hodak got close to the wall there himself. With Evan Smith on the pit lane. It's what, about 25, 22 laps or something? 23 that they did? Or maybe he got damaged, I don't know. Dan Park must have pit. He's back to 12. Christian Bracken back up to 17th after their damage. But Maisie, nope, they are not. Mal is still out, and Hodak is still out on the track. Hodak puts the 19 almost into the wall. And now he's coming down pit road. What about the 7 of Mal? Does he come down pit road this time? He does. Yes, he does. Alright, we'll go back to Hodak here. We will see where he comes out compared to the 94 and 48 in the 18. I don't know how far back Voiles was. It looks like it's around a 39 to 34 second pit stop. Emerson had a slow stop. Same with Ben. Bulls had a 38. Dan had a 34. Continue to see how that pans out. There is the 48 at Emerson. Devin Smith is your race leader because of this. He's out quite a far ahead. At 2.5 seconds, Hodak comes out third. Ben Park, Malenko, and Voiles all on lead lap. Dan Park is up in the 9th. 3 laps down. Hodak got the freshest tires. Oldest tires is Emerson, came in lap 84. Fan Park 85 and 87 for Devin Smith. And Voiles 83. He came in really early, but he was quite far back anyways already. Now they got to get through lap traffic. We'll see how Devin Smith continues to go through the traffic. We'll go back to actually Hodak in the 99 and we'll go on board with him. Oh, there we go. We'll go on board. Oh, the 90. Him and Emerson both hit the wall there. I hope they didn't damage their cars too much. But Hodak and Emerson absolutely hit the wall there. Emerson or Hodak to the inside of Emerson. That is her second. Trying to get to the inside of Bill Elliott. Ben Park has also caught up to these two. Hodak almost hits the wall off the corner there. They're about 6 seconds behind Devin Smith right now. It does not look like the damage is affecting the 99, but they definitely both hit the wall, it looks like there. What is this throttle? There's Kenny Wallace. Here we go, we'll go back. See how Devin Smith is doing up here, all by himself. Quite far ahead, he hasn't led much today until now. And they're about to let Michael Waltrip for a third time here. Waltrip having the best day out of all the real life drivers, so he's a lap ahead of the rest of them. Evan Smith really high off of turn 2 there, trying to pass. Christian Bragan has fallen back to 18th. They're probably trying to get to the top 15 at least. Maisie Crane just got a lap back. And now in the same lap as Lingerfelt. Nobody is catching Devin Smith at the moment. As long as none of these guys hit the wall the rest of the race, they should be fine to finish the top 6 positions. I think Dan Park will still finish in the 7th. With 50 to go, he should be fast enough to get to Ricky Rudd and Michael Waltrip. Hodak about 4.5 back from from Devin Smith, sorry. And they have been faster in terms of lap times. 31-1. Oh, nope, 31-1, 31. Devin Smith though a lot slower here because of the traffic. Bowen Adams. 31 cars still on track. Anybody 33rd on back in, back out on the track, they definitely would have kind of ahead of each other, but nobody has. Joe Hodak about 4 seconds back. Boyle is about to go a lap. He's about 20.3 seconds. 6. Trying to see where he is on track. He's on the back stretch right now. We'll see if he can continue to keep pace to stay on the lead lap here tonight. Devin Smith getting close to that wall. A lot of lap traffic up ahead of him. Mitchell Hodak about 3 seconds back. I think he lost a little bit. Or gained half a time maybe. All going through some heavy traffic at the moment. Devin Smith got a little loose there. He's right behind the 31, almost hits the 31 of Jeff Burton there. Kenny Wallace quite slow up top there. That was close. Dan Parker, like I said, is now up in the 7th. And actually, Mitchell Hodak is catching up, about 2.5 back. Has caught another half second, but I think he's in the lap traffic right now. Malico not too far back, same with Ben Park. They're trying to follow each other up to the 94 Devin Smith. Christian Bracken might break the top 10 if they keep their pace up. And Ty Markle and Angel Gutierrez trying to get up into the top 20 if they're fast enough. Devin Smith looking to the outside of Harvick here. Out to the inside, sorry. Pew. 40 laps to go here, and probably one more pit stop, I would assume. Or one last pit stop, I should say. Devin Smith very close to that wall. Oh, Kyle Petty almost hits him. Mitchell Hudak only 1.5 back. He is definitely catching up, but will it be in enough time before pit stops? Or will Devin Smith get out of way ahead again before that comes back around? And Michael Waltrip, Ricky Rudd, top of 9, the rest of your top 10 at the moment. You know, Hudak about 1 second back now. Mal 2.5, 3.5 for Ben. They are closing in on Devin Smith. Will they be able to get there? That's a little bit to the next set of lap traffic here. Yum, yum. Hudak is there, about half a tenth back. Half a second, sorry. Half a tenth, Jesus Christ. Lap traffic ahead too. Here comes the 99. Devin Smith got really close to the wall. Smith starting to choke away the end of this race now. Still a long way to go. One more set of pit stops. As long as they don't get into each other, they should be okay. Christian Bracken has broken the top 10, like I said. Up into 10th place. Probably going to get up to 8th. Hudak really close to that wall, and now here comes Mal in the 7, trying to catch up to Devin Smith with the fresher tires also. We got one more lap traffic ahead of them up there. Hudak gets close to Rusty Wallace. They clear. Devin Smith now coming back at the 99 of Hudak. Oh, Devin Smith clears himself in the 99. That was close. We're racing a little hard here. Rusty Wallace looks like got into the wall there. It's going to allow Mal to get into the picture. They're all running the high line. I don't like that. They get a little too close to the wall for my comfort. Hudak really flirting with that wall, got loose. Smith pulls away again. Kenny Wallace into the wall right there. That might be yellow. If he doesn't stop and track. And hopefully nobody hits him. Looks like he should make it to pit red. Mal got around the 99. Can he get up to Devin Smith now? Kenny Wallace very slow on the back straightaway. Now they caught up to the 77 here at a bad spot in the track. Hopefully Mal doesn't hit the wall. Goes around the outside. Devin Smith pulls away again. Some people on pit road. Voiles and Emerson have pit. Battle for second place here. Mal caught up to the 99 Hodek. Or Hodek is passing him, I should say. And there's Voiles off of pit road. He's going to be 2 laps down, it looks like. Mal gets into the 99 just a little bit. But I think all 3 cars are good. Does Devin Smith here pit? Smith almost puts Mark Martin up into the wall. And Smith pits. That'll leave these 2 out on the track. They're probably going to pit together. As Voiles is right behind them. Voiles trying to get a lap back quickly. Voiles now looking to the inside of Malenko for a lap back here. He'll be 1 lap down now. Let's see at the 799 pit here. As everybody else has pit. Mal and the 99 both pit here. We'll stay on with the 7 and 99. See where they come out compared to the 94. It looks like, Ben Park got out ahead of the 48 and 94. Right now he's going to be the race leader. I think the 99 has some damage, so I don't know if he'll fix it, but we will have to see. Mal's coming off pit road already. Kodak also coming off pit road. Mal 33, Mitchell 34, so second slower for the 34. From the 99, sorry. Now where's the 18 and 48 and 94? Mal, for some reason, way ahead. Same on the 99. There's Ben Park. He's going to be battling him. Devin Smith had a long pit stop or something. 39 seconds. Yeah, he had a longer pit stop for some reason in 94. And we'll stay on with Malenko, who hasn't led a lap until now also. All day. Looks like Mike Bliss is on the bottom there. Out of power. Hopefully that doesn't...
Alright, man. Caution is out.
There's the
Caution is
yellow.
out.
That'll resurrect the top 6. Dan Park will get 1 lap back. That's going to be with under 25 to go here. And I'm pretty sure it was because of Mike Bliss in the 0. Yep, and he's still down there. I don't know what happened. I assume he just ran out of fuel. I think he tried to pit or something. Or just didn't and started to slow up here. I think he ran out of gas after passing pit road. And then stopped down here. And he finally towed. Alright. 6 on the lead lap. They are all coming down pit road. Actually, no, Devin Smith does not. Does Voiles come down pit road? No, Voiles doesn't either. So Voiles, Smith, Pitt, or stay out. Ben, Mitchell, Emerson, and Mal all come down pit road. This will be interesting to see. No. Mal comes back out in third. Looks like Ricky Rudd gets a lap back. Will we have more yellows before the end of this? Probably. Hopefully not. Hopefully we race it to the end now. That's what I'm hoping. We're an hour 31 in. We should be going green this time by, and we will be. Looks like Kyle Petty, Mark Martin get a lap back. Ricky Red on pit road right now. I don't know. That's right. Third place. Emerson's got to get around Matt Kenseth. The top 6 will be up here. Dan Park 7th, Ricky Red, Michael Waltrip, Kurt Busch, your top 10. And it's going to be 21 laps to go when we go green here. Race car is off.
Green, green, green.
We are back green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Devin Smith gets off to a decent start over Voiles. And clears by a lot. To Dan Park, Malenko, Hodak, and Emerson. I think all the top 6 has led today. These two are battling. And up front, we got a battle. Or no, we don't. I think Voiles is falling back a little bit. He does have older tires than Devin Smith, as the 4 behind them have fresher tires. With under 20 to go now. And Voiles get to him. Emerson to the inside of Malenko. That is for 4th. Mal falls back another spot. Trying to get a top 5 here tonight. Hodak almost gets into him there. has got anything for Devin Smith at this moment. As we'll just continue to watch these guys up here. See if anybody can catch him. He could come down to lap traffic. As these three continue to battle back here a lot. Emerson and Hodak really close to each other. Emerson almost puts the 99. They stay out of the wall. That was really close. I don't know if the tires will change at all, but they're gonna start coming in for Ben Park maybe. Smith pulls away. Cropley still on pit road. Loyal struggling to keep pace with the 94. Here comes lap traffic in probably a lap or two here. Let's see how Smith navigates the slower traffic here. Smith goes around the outside of Kenny Wallace for now. Voiles looks like he will do the same. Emerson up into third. Voiles gonna get trapped on the low line there. But they're looking to be side by side in front of the 94 right here. Oh, Devin Smith almost hit Biffle. Kurt Busch is there. They have gotten trapped a lot behind lap traffic over here. Voiles especially. As Devin Smith is clearing them pretty easily at the moment. Devin Smith in heavy traffic right now. They put the four top of nine still blocking him. Smith is going to get through. Ben and Mitchell are trying to. That's 10 laps to go here. I think Devin Smith is going to cruise to a victory now. We'll see. The guys behind him do have the fresher tires. Loyals is falling back to last in class. Or last in lead lap with the old tires. We'll see though. So 1.8 back for Ben Park. Still a lot of lap traffic ahead of him. And Smith is about to be clear of the traffic. If he can pass these two easily.
Alright, man, caution is out.
Oh no,
Caution
never
is out.
mind. Yellow is out. It looks like Christian Bracken had a problem. What? Is that what happened? want to say it. Maybe it's right here. Boyle's in a bad spot. Oh, no, there it is. It's Michael Waltrip. What happened to Mikey? He's getting passed by Emerson. Emerson just comes up and Waltrip hits the wall hard. That is unfortunate. Devin Smith said he did not want to restart. It's going to allow Ben Park and them to catch up to him. If Devin Smith gets a good start, he'll probably be able to win, but now there's laps on the tires. Voiles and Mitchell Hodak on the pit road again. Mal on the pit road. So Devin Smith, Ben Park, Emerson all stay out. We're going to at least 2 more laps, so I think we're going to have like a 5-lap shootout here. Dan Park gets a lap back, solidifying that 7th place unless he wrecks. Christian Bracken gets 9th. I don't think we can afford another yellow. Alright. With this restart, it is going to be Devin Smith, Ben Park, Emerson Arden, Malenko, Mitchell Hedek, Voiles on the lead lap. Dan Park up in the 7th, Christian back in 9th, Ricky Rudd and Jeff Burton are the 2 non-real drivers that have signed up, the real life drivers that are in it. How lucky is the 99 and the 7 to be able to just come up here and not have to pass all the lap cars. Same with Voiles. They're going to have like 20 lap fresher tires just about. More like 15. We'll see. Emerson and Ben have better tires than the 94. And the 99, 7, and 38 have fresher tires than the 3 of them. Let's see what happens. This is going to be a 5-lap shootout here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Pace car is off. Hopefully for the final time.
Green, green,
Bring
green.
it back green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Devin Smith gets off to a great start. Can Ben Park, Emerson, Mal, Mitchell, Voiles all catch up or not? It looks like Ben Park gonna keep it close. Emerson is also there in the 48. Devin Smith trying his best, get ever so close to that wall. Ben Park almost gets into him. Side by side down the front straightaway here. Ben Park to the inside now. Malenko and Emerson are also there. Voiles, Hodak a little bit farther back. Ben Park to the inside. These two with the older tires trying to hold off the guys behind. Mal is now there in the 7. Oh, Ben Park puts Devin Smith into the wall. There goes Malenko in the 7 to the lead. Smith has some decent damage, it looks like. It looks like Malenko might walk away with this now because of that. Emerson trying to clear now. Devin Smith obviously falling back now. I don't know if Ben Park has damage or not. He's about 1 second back. Emerson now looking to the inside here. Mal coming to 3 to go here. Ben Park still holding off back here, but nobody's going to be able to catch the 7 now.
All right, man. Caution
And
is
there's
out.
the
Caution
yellow.
is out.
That should be the end of the race. Who has damage back here? What happened? It was Bone Adams. So he got put into the wall by Kurt Busch. Nothing you can do about it. Mal gonna come around for the white flag here. There's gonna be 1 lap to go for the 7. As long as nothing happens to the car, he has got it. It's gonna be Mel, Ben Park, Emerson, Mitchell Hodick, Voiles, Devin Smith, Dan Park, Ricky Rudd, Chris Scherback, and Kurt Busch, the top 10 of this race. Points should still be close, because Ben, Dan, and Devin all finished top 10 here. And I guess Dan gets a fucking lap back. Now he's only 1 lap down. He might finish on the lead lap. No, 1 lap down. He was 2 there. Well, that's wild to see. And this should be the race right here. Because I'm pretty sure in AI still they don't have green white checkers to put in. Unless I'm wrong. They should all come down pit road next time by. I gotta wait for them to park anyways, so. I think that was Mal's first win of the year, so that was a good race. take a look at the points after everybody pulls down here. Look at that left turn by that pace car. Now we just wait for everybody to park it up. Come on, Dan, get up here. Brr, brr, brr. Alright, let's go take a look at the points here after Charlotte Motor Speedway and the results. Close that. Alright. Yeah. View results. Mal wins, leading 10 of only 150. Ben Park led 4. Emerson led 31. Hodek led 31. 4 for Voiles. 52 for Devin Smith. I think that's the lap leader of the race. Ben Park led 5. But up 5 for Ty Markle. Fastest lap of the race goes to Angel Gutierrez. 8 laps led for Gavin Wintermew until he ended up wrecking. Let's see. Mal had 6 incidents. 12, 6, 6, 4, 6, 4, 2, 2, 2. Anybody had 0? There was a couple. Case Kane and Rusty Wallace had 0. Mark had 0. Interesting. Let's look at the points now. It is Dan Park over Devin Smith by 8 points. Angel Gutierrez, Devin Zimmerman, Lingerfeld, Bliss, Todd Bedine, Bowen, Ricky Rudd, and Emerson Arden, your top 10. Kurt Busch, Merkel, Petty, Rusty Wallace, and Tony Stewart, your top 15. And then the rest of your field. Biffle last with Christian Bracken back there. Bracken got the first, I think, top 10 that race. Or second top 10, sorry. Let's see, for next race, we are going to, I think it's Talladega. Yes, sir, we're going to Talladega, then Kansas. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.